If you thought the football on Sunday night was exciting, you should have been at West Wycombe. Mark Windsor took the World English Sporting Championship in a dramatic six-way shoot-off that went right down to the wire, with everything hanging on the very last shot. It was the culmination of a week-long festival of shooting at the EJ Churchill ground in Buckinghamshire.
It's been a really tough one, but it's been an amazing event. I mean, even by our standards, I think this one, every single day is run on time, most days early, no problems, no breakdowns. Pragmatic have just excelled. The engineers have been brilliant, the whole grounds team have been brilliant, but the clays and the traps have just been phenomenal. So to think of all the traps we've used, probably over 250 in total, and we've not had not one breakdown. So it's been a testament to everybody involved with it. It's been a great success, and now we're here for the big super final.
After 7 days of shooting on the two sporting courses, the top 6 shots from the 200-bird competition lined up in front of the big house to shoot off for the trophy. They carried their qualifying scores with them, and James Bradley Day led the field with a score of 192. Mark Windsor entered the shoot-off in 4th place on 190. By the last of the 3 superfinal stands, he'd closed the gap, finishing on 210. Mark Webster was still to shoot though, and as he smashed clay after clay, it looked like that trophy was his. Just one pair to go. Pair away! Mark had finally won the World Championship that had eluded him for so long. It was a tremendous achievement, not least because just over a year ago, he suffered an injury that could have ended his shooting career.
1st of April last year, I broke my shoulder quite badly. So a bit of a rocky road going through that. But what a nice reward to be able to come back and win the World Championships within a year or 18 months of doing it. So yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How does it feel?
Yeah, really good. Really, really good. Really happy. I was just chatting to Rob there, and was talking about 2018 when I was just unlucky. Got picked to the first place by Mr. Bunyan in the sudden death shoot-off. So nice to come back again this year and actually get the title, you know. People talk about pressure all the time. You always feel if you didn't feel pressure, you wouldn't perform. I don't think you can say pressure is ever gone, because you always carry it with you. You always feel that adrenaline, and you know, without that, it's not a super final, you know. Some people fold under it, I don't. I feel like it just pushes me that little bit more.
Of course, there were plenty more winners in the classes and categories. George Digweed picked up the 27th World Championship title of his career, the Veterans category winner. And England won the ladies' team prize. Here's Browning shooter Amy Easeman, who also collected the junior lady high gun title.
The sporting was kind of a new experience for me, because I've never shot in the England team before for the sporting. So I was a bit nervous, and because I haven't been really nervous with my shooting for a while, it's sort of like new experiences. So I sort of had to remember how I dealt with my nerves, and that it was all like a new experience again, almost like starting shooting. I never usually start shaking on stands. I usually can hold my nerve quite well, but I thought it was quite an enjoyable course. It was nothing really. The targets were tough, which what it was meant to be for a World Championships, but I didn't think they were too hard. It was going to beat everyone up, so there was something there for everyone. It's a bit quiet than the usual years without the Americans and all the other teams and that, but it was still quite a good event. The CPSA held the event, and Churchill definitely did a great job holding the facilities and on the ground and everything like that. So it's a beautiful ground. You can't ask for much more.
Of all the new world champions created at this event, though, Barney Eastman from Hampshire must be one of the youngest. At just 14 years old, he's the new sportrap Colts world champion.
I've been shooting since I was about 7 with a shotgun, and since I was about 4 with an air rifle. I pretty much just dove straight in at the deep end. Just got straight on with registered every Saturday, Sunday, or occasional Thursday at Owlsdon Shooting School. And then from there, I've just come to the Worlds. It's actually my first World Championship this year, and I've come back with a win. I would like to be World Champion overall one day, which would be my main target, I would have thought. And just to keep shooting, I think. Just keep at it. Most of my friends are like come along with it because they're all country people as well, so they know what it's about and things like that, and they just want to come along and join me in shooting.
Yeah, so they're going to be pretty impressed when you go back and you're a world champion.
I hope so, yeah.